Thank you, Mr. President. I rise on a point of personal privilege.
Senator has the floor.
As was mentioned by the senator from Richmond, today is the 57th anniversary of the Great March on Washington. It has gone down in the history books. Some of the greatest speeches ever given were given by John Lewis and especially Dr. Martin Luther King, and they resonate with us to this day. I was there that day, and I want to share some of my recollections of what was happening. First of all, in the run-up to that great march, there was a lot of fear in Washington and in the suburbs, and I was living in the suburbs with my family. Over and over, we were told it was going to be violent. All of these people were going to be coming into Washington and creating riots. So when I told my family I was going, they were not happy. And they gave a couple of conditions. One was I had to wear my church clothes. That meant a dress, hose, and white gloves in one of the hottest days ever in Washington. Muggy and miserable, but okay, I would do what my parents said. But the other thing they said is I had to be escorted by a male. I couldn't go on my own. So I picked a man named Sen Howell to be my escort, and that worked out really well, really well. But the march was so inspirational. It was totally peaceful. I think the only people arrested were a handful, and they were the racists on the other side. And everybody was, I think, so uplifted. And as a result of that march, we got the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act. Now let's move forward. And again, I think our country is facing a crisis. And there are explanations for what's going on, but I think we have to look positively to the future, pass some of the legislation that's before us right here, right now. This is our opportunity to do something significant, truly significant for Virginia. And I hope everybody will agree with me, will recognize there's still so much more work to be done, and let's do it. Thank you, Mr. President.